everyone and welcome to my first play of Magicite. Well, not my first play. I have played a fair amount before. As you can see here. Okay. Alright, I want to play as Elkin today, actually. And I want to go magic. Right. Let's see. Finding a good one. No. Yeah, that should do. I'll try the bunny is. Brilliant. Okay, let's see how much. Damn! You just got wrecked. Might not even need to sort out the game. The stats I've got currently are this, and skill points I have at the start are aggressive, plus 2 attack, negative 1 HP, and gatherer, which gives me twice as many ingredients when gathering, which you'll see in effect later on. Alright, I'm just going to make myself quick pickaxe handle. And a sword. Now, the reason I'm not making a pickaxe immediately to mine this is I am hoping I can get a wood. Well, I can get enough monster bones so I can make a bone pick instead of. So, and if I get a bone pick, I will be able to get iron from this rather than just stone. That blue one back there, it doesn't matter what I get, I'll always be able to. I'll only ever get stone because my pickaxes are stronger at this early in the game. Anyway, as you can see, you've seen a gathering effect there because I've got 2 shrooms instead of 1. And I'll talk about these in a second. Well, I'll talk about the matches now, actually. Right, I need 4. If you get 4 string, you can craft those into 4 web. You can craft those into 2 strings, which you can craft the 2 strings together to make 1 net. Once you make 1 net, you attach that to a stick, and then you can catch those for bugs. Now, don't need that sort. Now the bugs, they come in 3 different types: ice bug, fire bug, and thunder bug. And when you get 2 of each of one specific type of bug, you craft them together to make a gem of that respective element. And it doesn't seem like I'm going to get any bones, so I'm just going to craft my pick now. Right. So you craft those together to get gems, and then you attach the gems to sticks, which will get you which will create a staff, and the staff would be the fire one shoots a firebolt, the lightning one doesn't shoot a lightning bolt, but summons a lightning bolt from the sky, and the ice one summons 3 orbiting orbs of ice, or however you want to call them. And they do a pretty decent amount of damage. As you can see, I'm making a stone pick because I have enough resources to, and it allows me to get ironite ore, which is an upgrade from stone. Now, I will admit, I'm not the greatest at this game, and I think I've already made it to 4th area. 4. So if I make any glaring mistakes, then I am sorry. Like, I should have looked ahead to see if I could be more efficient and mine that instead of one of the other ironite deposits, so I can get more. No! Just gonna craft myself some health. Should probably explain the crafting system. Anyway, the crafting system, as I was gonna explain now, is by default it's a shift, and what you do is you hold shift and you press, like, you click on 2 items. For example, you separate this, you click on like this, and this to get fire starters, which you can cook your food on. However, you'll probably... That one is magic weapons, and my weapon, which means that whatever I'm holding, it doesn't matter if I'm holding nothing, a sword, pick, anything. The damage it will deal will be based off my intelligence, which is what my magic spells from the start will also be based on. So that means that this is going to be pretty good for me, because it means I can don't have to waste time on making swords to increase my damage, my melee damage. I can just cast this and be done. In that sense. Right. Crafting. Okay, so you see I have all these items. However, I don't want to create 2 fire starters, I only want to create 1. So I'll just right click to separate the stack into half. And then, once let's say I want to separate this even more, can I just keep on doing that? Or I can click on it and right click. Separate it that way. Ooh. Keep on forgetting I have a triple jump. That would have been very useful to remember. Oh god. I say I have this magic thing, but I'm not going to use it ever. Okay, now, got 2 options here. Got the forest again, where we've got the tundra. Personally, for the first few areas, I'll go to the forest again if I have the option to. If not, then just go to the tundra, and then, which is that. And there will be other portals which I'll get onto when we encounter them. Okay. Now that we're here, we've got a chill space where there's nothing that can kill us except from ourselves. Right. Now, what do I want to do? 4 ironite, which means I can make 2 bars, and 2 bars will be enough to make a better pick, which is what I'm going to do that for. Which means I'm just going to take this. However, as you can see, can I craft it together like that? I have to craft it together using this guy, the blacksmith. And I put the 2 there and there. It makes 2 ingots. And with these 2 ingots, if I had enough, I could use them to make a shield, or a buckler, chestplate, or helm. However, I don't know at the moment, so I'm not going to bother. Now, I could craft these together to make a helm, shield, or chestplate. However, I'd like to keep some stone on me in case like my axe or my sword or something breaks and I don't have enough wood. Which is not going to be a problem considering this 1 wood axe has survived me with that much wood. I'll just craft the fire starter real quick. And cook it. To interact with items, like say with this, if I just left click, as you can see, just swinging. However, if I right click, it places it down. Left click, just swing. Right click, I'll cook it. If I right click any other one not near a fire, I'll just eat it and leave a poop. However, it's best to cook the meat because I didn't mouse over it, didn't I? Well, the raw meat would have provided 1 hunger, but this provides 3 hunger and 50% chance to heal, meaning it's more, which means it gives better effects. As you can see, it healed me there. Oh, that's what I'm calling for. Okay, now this guy, it doesn't matter. You sell stuff to him for gold. Well, that. Right. Now, it doesn't matter about what you sell him. Like, I could sell him this bone and he'll give me the exact same amount as selling him an ironite bar. Which means because of how plentiful the resources are, it would be best to sell the wood and the sticks. Personally, I like to have 10 sticks and 10 wood on me at all times because it gives me enough. That's enough to make the basic wood, like a basic wooden axe or a basic wooden sword or something, to help me just as a little buffering. Now, since I am going mage, I probably should hold on to these shrooms and not craft them, since I'll be picking up more shrooms and it'll be more beneficial to keep them in this state where I can store them easier, because this is all the inventory you get. Oh, that gave me 3 mana and 2 health, that mysterious potion. Mysterious potions are crafted with 1 mushroom and 1 herb, which I don't think I got this. I don't think I've got. Pick was it? Yeah. As you can see, the gold bets went up the same amount, dependent on the pick. Like, it was the same pick, but it went up maybe 1 or 2 gold. Right. You see how I've got a wooden axe here, but there's a stone axe for sale. Well, the differences between the axes is the amount of wood you get per swing. The stone one gives you one wood and 1 stick, give or take, like 1 or 2. The stone one gives you like 3 or 4, and the highest level, the diamondite one, will probably give you. It'll probably, if you just went through a level just hacking and slashing with just the diamondite axe, you'll probably easily fill up your inventory. Now, because it's such a profitable investment into the future, I'm going to go get it and sell my wooden axe. Yeah. Anything else I want to do? Monster hides. Now, monster hides, they're used to make for, if I was going as an archer, because the armor you get from monster hides, which you craft together from this dude, leather worker. If you make his armor, which will be here, like there's only a helmet and the chest plate, which will go here and here. They'll give you plus health and plus dexterity. The pelt, which I haven't gotten yet, would go to this lady here, Flora, and that would also go for a helmet and a chest plate. And it increases HP and magic, which, as I'm going as a magic user, it'll be. That's what I'm needed. That's what I need. Now this dude, you can't, like, his armor gives attack, health and attack, and you can only ever create a buckler from him. That does not mean to say that the buckler is a melee exclusive item. Now what it is a buckler gives just only health, which means it's good for anyone and everyone to use. I'm just going to sell this, keep the bone, because then I can make bone stuff, because bone is as good, if not better, as stone. And I'll just be on my way. Nothing else I can do. No. Okay, so I'm off. Now, the reason I'm keeping the sword rather than selling it, because I have this, is it has a cooldown and it only lasts 10 seconds as well. meaning that if I was to rely solely on that, then I would waste a lot of time just waiting around for it to come up. Oh, ignore that, please. I should have turned off. Turn off notifications. 200% professional gamer. Oh yeah. See, that did 18 damage, whereas my normal swings were only doing, if I let it run off. If I let it run off, which you can see by the little effect here. The normal swings only do 10, whilst that did 18, which doesn't seem like a big difference. Like when it comes down to it. However, most monsters will either take, most monsters won't take, they don't really have like 20 health. So you're just basically saving your swing by doing that 2 less extra damage. However, I'm going to be standing corrected from those guys on the board because they do a lot, they have a lot of health. I think, but I don't know, and someone else can confirm this for me, but I think that balls have 40 health and these have like 30. That's what it feels like anyway. Okay. And I won't be able to show you off if they do or not because I just did a critical hit, which is random chance, and there's no stat that affects your critical hit chance. So there's no point in trying to go those like all crit build. There's a hive. Those are really good for money, experience, and bones. However, they're also very risky. Gonna need to make some more health potions from the herbs. But if I combine the potions together, which I'll only do once, makes a big health potion which heals to 5, which is more than 2 small potions. But it's only by 1, but still, that 1 could be all the difference. Okay. Right. Okay, alright. Okay, alright. Oh, bollocks. Punch, I said. Okay, they might have to use a big potion. So a big void. We've got a big potion. Okay, so after a few swings, it summons 1, it summons another one. Which I'm very afraid of because I only have 9 health. Then, I'll best wait for this. If I swing again, I'm gonna summon a swarm. And for some reason when they stop and they get hit by those moving blocks, they just fly. They just go away. Actually, hold on, was it 2 swings that killed that? No, 3, which means it doesn't matter. Okay. Now, I'm just gonna hold out on a sword for now because most monsters I can kill in 1 or 2 punches, which means with how bad I'm doing them, it's probably not going to matter. Oh yeah, hunger's a thing which can only be cured by eating meat. Not even the health. Wow. Rude. Okay, so I'm just going to chop down more. Chop. See that this rock here looks different from the normal rocks because it provides goldium, which is the next level up from ironite. And that's, I'm not sure how I managed to do that, but sometimes you swing at the right, like if you swing at the right frame, you can chop down 2 trees with 1 swing. And I'm not sure if that affects the durability in any way. Like if it takes more durability. Oh yeah, Scourge. Scourge are sort of like something just to help hurry on the players, so they don't spend too long in an area. And sorry, right, bugger off. Bugger off, ball. Bugger off, B. Okay, I said bugger off. Bugger off. Bugger off, bugger off, bugger off, bugger off, bugger off. Bugger off, I need this. And there he is. Oh god. Oh jeez. Oh god. That massive creature you saw just then, it's called a Scourge. And they're sort of the big evil guys. I wish I could have grabbed all those resources. That would have been really nice, but I don't think I could and survive. In fact, I'm hardly surviving now. How do I have enough? I have enough for one armor piece. I'm just going to kill them for a bit of extra gold. These chickens, when you kill them, have a chance of giving you raw chicken. And somehow they can drop more corpses than chickens that you kill. Makes no sense, but hey, it's food. But yeah, one hunger. We haven't any trouble yet. You know, coal's a bit rarer than you'd think. Just get this out as well. Cook me up some rarer chicken, you know. Okay, now these saw 3 hunger and 50% chance to hit. They're the same, basically. However, chicken you can only get from here. From the towns. I might be lying there, actually. Please forgive me now. Misleading people, I'm such a bad guy. Right. So I'm just gonna real quick sell wood to this guy to get that moolah. Right. Now you cannot, when it comes to this stuff, when you craft them together, you get refined cloth. However, if it goes to this lady, stick it in, you cannot just do that. No. It has to be added to something like, say, yeah, it has to be added to something like some stone makes this. However, I do not want that stuff, and I'm going to make some ironite armor. Ironite mage armor. Which means I'm going to need... That's such a gratifying sound. No one else noticed that? Okay. So I'm just going to refine this cloth. It makes elegant fabric, which makes... the chest. Bollocks. Should have done the chest. Yeah. It makes robes. Like, all the mage armor is called robes. All the melee guys are all called called armor. I think all the rangers are called something else. I can't remember. Anyway, so this, because it's made out of ironite, bone and stone are the same level. So this provides 1 health and 2 attack. This provides 2 health and 4 magic. But if I had the stone robes or the bone robes, there'll be 1 health and 2 magic. Now, as you can see, they have durability. Yeah, I was wearing this and I was taking damage, and it stopped going down. Why is that? That's because, simply put, armor doesn't have like health in the sense of that it takes damage, you take damage and it takes damage. No. What durability means is if you hold it in your hand and you swing it, it takes down the durability. Which is essentially useless, but there's a few moments where I think, oh, and this is not a glitch, you can keep this open and just bugger off from him, and he can still move whilst, like, say, crafting or something. See, I can still craft and move in the background and sell stuff in the background too. Right, so since I was a stupid bugger, I'm gonna make myself some stone helmet. Ugly, I know, but you'll have to deal with it. That's all I got for now. Right, sword. Should I make a sword now? Make it out of bone. Now, as personal preference, I like the look of bone weapons the most, because if you remember what, you can already tell that the blade looks different. Oh yeah, to make a sword, wooden plank, stick, sword hilt, blade, sword. Ooh, yeah. So you see how this is blue, got a blue text, and it gives me health plus attack. That's because it's when you craft, you have like sort of luck chance to make it better. But by default, it would have provided me just 4 attack. But now it's providing me 4 attack and 2 health. Which, if you look up here, 14, 12. It also increases the length of the health bar, which is kind of cool. Now, is there anything else I want to do here? I haven't had any string or enough string to make anything. This is going to be painful. I can't really tell. How much do you resin? Oh yeah, 2 wax. Decent. Right. Now, the thing about the Tundra, it has these enemies which shoot off a bolt and then they fly towards you, which makes them really annoying. The slimes are basically the slimes from the health plus version, thank you God. Oh, that cheeky guy. Oh, cheeky guy. Cheeky fella. Cheeky fella. Cheeky fella. Now, trying to get at me. Does he think he is? Half decent person? No. Right. Ooh, I got 2 spider webs from that. Which means if I get 2 more spider webs, I can start catching some of these bugs and maybe progress at being a damn mage. Like I wanted to. So far, here we are. 4 web, 2 string, 2 string. No. Nope, doesn't provide any bonuses. Right click. Ice bug. I'm not a big fan of the ice staff, if I'm going to be perfectly honest. I mean, it has its uses like some sort of preliminary defense. And it can attack at basically 360 range, but I'm not a fan still. Or herbs. Yes, I am English, so I'm saying herb and not herb. So that's the thing. Send all your non-hate mail to nowhere, because you can keep it, I guess. I'm not a fan of non-hate mail. It's not my personal kind of mail that I like to receive. Okay, next one. I'm not a big fan of this. 10 seconds rapidly regenerate mana. Now, that's all well and good, however, as your magic goes up, so that your magic regen goes up as well. Which is, I mean, it has its uses, like if you're still absolutely go ham on spell casting. I can drop this and this. All the ammo, I'll just stick that. Now this is what I wanted. Stick that there. there. You got this. So you grab this. It's 5 health plus 30 attack plus 2 dexterity plus 2 magic. Massive increase from my bone sword. Okay. Now that's out of the way. And mine. Cut. Again, on mine. And guard. Ooh. Get dead. That's a vial of poison he dropped, which if I throw on the floor does a moderate amount of damage to anything that touches it, including yourself, which means that you need to throw it and run. Otherwise you'll just stand and you'll just take 3 damage and die. Ice Queen, hi. Now, does this do more or less damage? More! Nice. Okay, 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 okay. Okay, okay, okay. Okay, okay. Okay, okay. Fuck off. How much health does he have? Jesus Christ. Ow. I'm 1 hit from death. I need to craft this now. Oh god, she better not corner me. She's gonna corner me, isn't she? There we are. Really? Fine, fine, fine. Have it your way, game. Fine. Fine. Be like that. Fine. See if I... Fine. Just fine. Okay. You happy now, game? You happy now? You're gonna make me die. You happy? Okay. No, fine. No. Oh, my poor heart. I can't take this. My poor heart is actually hurting. Jesus Christ. Stop being so mean, game. I guess I just need to step up. Now, you see it says an I next to it. I'm not sure why. I'm not sure. Because it won't. So I'm just going to sell. Now, I do this. Frost Shard. My not favourite spell of them all. Keep that up. Now, when I swing, normal swing, attack, right? When I right click, creates 3 magical orbs that do damage around me. And it's not like a one-shot thing. Now, I think the spell does the least amount of damage, with it doing 7. It still scales off intellect, but your magic, but I think it scales the lowest. But it's probably because it lasts the longest, and it can fairly easily do the most damage. But I still personally just don't like it. There's there'll probably be people who will just swear by it up until the end of time. I'm not one of those people. If I'm gonna be honest. Okay, and I have enough coal. Oh, of course I will. So low on health and so low on herbs and so low on everything that matters. Okay, I don't think I'm gonna need have a use for the bone because yeah. Oh, and you did read that right? That did say 79 out of 20. and you can go over your max mana cap. Wait, hold on, I'm just gonna look 17 when it gets to it. And 17 out of 50. And it doesn't decrease, but what it means is if I cast a spell, it won't go up to 17, it'll go to 15. Okay, alright. You know, this game's being incredibly harsh this run. Like, I've had bad runs, but this is just the worst. Don't need all these mushrooms. Follow. Herb. Need to keep. Don't need cook chicken. Monster pelt. Need gold. Yep. Need. Yeah. Sell this, I guess. 1K. We hit 1K, guys. Thanks for helping me hit 1K. I'd like to shout out to the family and everyone who helped support me in this adventure, and I'm bored of this joke now. Alright. Make a stone buckler? Yeah, actually. Make an iron buckler. Got it. I'll make a stone buckler. I need to save the iron for, iron non-shitty helm. All the stone stuff does look like it's rotted. Not rotting, but rusted. Okay. Now the gimmick here is you see these eggs. If I destroy 3 of them, then it's gonna summon Brood Mother, which will, and I'm dead. But my corpse gets ragdolled-ish. Let's see what I got. Ooh, Frost Crown, let's see. Frost Crown. 20% chance to recover HP when recovering a mana point. That'd be really useful for magic, dude. This 10% chance on attack to summon giant Viking axe to deal double attack damage. 66% chance of not consuming mana. Fast, more speed and bonus and slower falling. Random item when gathering ingredients. I've worn this for a couple of runs now, and I've never seen it do anything, to be perfectly honest. Mining cap, my favourite one, because where has a 25% chance of yielding another ore, which gives me, doesn't matter which, like if I can't think of what I want, I'll just wear a miner cap, because honestly I find it the best, because that extra ore is really useful. Berserker's Scarf, 33% chance to level up to gain an additional attack stat. It will be good on a melee-oriented class where attackers will be useful. However, even with a melee-oriented class, I don't find it very desirable. And this triple jump, which I probably should have used to save my ass a lot more times. Okay, woodcutter. I'll just show you these and then I'll be off. Peon, wooden axe, random items. Noble, stone axe, no random items. Orclops, sword pick, which means you can't cut wood at the beginning, first 2 levels, which means that you'll need to earn enough gold within the first couple levels to buy an axe. To get wood to start continuing your game. This, +1 attack, +1 dexterity, +1 magic, wood axe, bone armor, random starting item. 12, -1 health, +4 dexterity, axe, bow, and random item. Which means that this is the archer-oriented class. Well, race. This is a warrior, more warrior. This is more magic. This is just stock. Don't see why it's saying 20% chance after chopping 50 trees. Because you get that by default. Anyway. I haven't unlocked any companions yet. because all these companions you need to do something which basically means complete the game. You can change your name, so I'm just going to very quickly change it to Jack. Jack. Okay, Woodcutter aggressive. Potion brewer, 50% chance to craft a big potion with only basic ingredients, which can be a lifesaver. Because let's say you have 20 herbs. Let's say you have 2 herbs and you craft them together. You get you can get heal 5 health instead of 2. This plus 2 dexterity straight off the bat. Good early game. Not still useful late game, but not. But it's more of a crutch. Healthy plus 2 HP. Defensive plus 4 HP. Negative 1 attack. So at this, if I was to grab this right now, I'll be a very, very tanky dude at the very beginning. If I had to show you just 13 health immediately. Okay. Into intelligence, woodcutter, potion brewer. 50% chance your pick will not lose durability. Does what it says on the tin. Yeah, this is really useful for. Sometimes this can make or break a run, because you can just create some god tier sword, whereas any other time you have a higher chance of creating a god tier sword, rather than, I should say. Lockmaster doesn't need a key when opening chests or locks. I have, at this moment in game, in this build, which is 1.3, Lockmaster does nothing, because there's nothing that uses locks. Plus 2 magic straight off the bat, nice. Double the hunger cap, which means you can eat more, and run out of hunger more than this gatherer. Yeah. And you'll see that some of these are green and some of these are red. What that means is the green ones will increase at a higher, like when you level up you have a higher chance of them increasing, whilst with the red you have a lower chance of them increasing, and when they're white, default chance of increasing. Also, the numbers are your base stats of when you start up. So, yeah. Alright, so that's me for this episode, and I will see you all later. Take care, guys.